Where, oh where, are you tonight? Why did you leave me here alone? No, I was going to say, where did the time go? Not only is this week flying by, it was just hump day a couple of days ago, but this year is flying by. We're literally in July, the end of July. Hell, I'm already thinking about Christmas. I'm also thinking about these sun-made golden raisins. I ate them yesterday. They were pretty good. Pretty good. Haven't eaten raisins in a while. So here we are on a Friday. It is, again, it's been one hell of a busy week. Hell of a busy week. Presumptive nominee with no votes. Presumptive nominee, basically, Kamala Harris is the presumptive nominee. And guess what happened yesterday? They staged it. A beautiful phone call between her and the Obamas, where the Obamas officially endorsed Kamala Harris. So there you have it. I don't see it changing now. You know, there was talk for a little while about things going to the convention, having an open convention and all that. It ain't going to happen now. It ain't going to happen now. She is going to be their nominee. So what's that doing? It's probably driving the cost of gold through the roof. So now it's probably time to get in. As you know, The Punisher is sponsored by National Gold Group. And as we discussed on Wednesday, a lot of uncertainty around the world, particularly after the attempted presidential assassination of Trump. And of course, Biden drops out. Kamala becomes the presumptive nominee. A lot of uncertainty there. However, one thing that is not uncertain is gold. And so if you are able to, one way to really, really protect your money, protect your retirement, is to invest in gold or silver. So consider the National Gold Group. So call America's own precious metals company, the National Gold Group, today and mention the Punisher's channel, and you'll always get best-in-class service from America's conservative precious metals leader. National Gold Group has the IRA fee waiver program for qualifying rollovers. So call 888-598-9909 and get a free investor's guide today. National Gold is Consumer Affairs' top-rated gold IRA dealer. So call 888-598-9909. Again, that's 888-598-9909. Welcome back. Wasn't that just wonderful? So we were talking about the Democrat nominee, Kamala Harris. Anti-fracking, which, by the way, the word is that she might be looking at the governor of Pennsylvania as her choice for vice president. It's funny saying vice president when she's a vice president. But, yeah, apparently that's the word, is that she's looking at him closely. Meanwhile, she's anti-fracking, which is going to really not do her too well in Pennsylvania. Anti-fracking. She supports that massive multi-billion, trillion-dollar deal or whatever, the Green New Deal. They're playing all those old tapes. And she supports the Green Deal. And can you believe she said this? Putting more police on the streets will not increase safety. It's just wrong. Are you kidding me? Of course, you put more police on the streets, it's going to reduce crime. You know what else will reduce crime? Prosecuting them. Prosecute the criminals. That's the biggest problem we have, is that criminals are not being prosecuted. And we're going to get to some other stuff regarding criminals momentarily. But so she's against cops. She's soft on crime. All of this stuff is going to come back. Now, the numbers are looking a little tight right now. That's probably because there's a lot of hype about having a living, breathing person as their front person now. I'm not surprised at that at all, and I mentioned that the other day. Hell, just the mere fact that you put somebody that has a pulse up there is going to at least initially raise the polls. So we got to watch this, but let me tell you what. Do not put it past them, okay? Do not let your guard down. We've got to be steadfast in our movement in order to get President Trump reelected. Speaking of President Trump, he is going to be meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Bibi. He's going to meet him down at Mar-a-Lago today, and they're going to try and repair their friendship, which, since I record this earlier in the day, I mean, it's not technically 3:30 right now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. That's right, a little behind the scenes. In order to get this out, I do have to get up and record it early. So I'm going to predict then that the meeting, here's my answer. President Trump met with Benjamin Netanyahu today. It was a spectacular meeting. They repaired their relationship, partly because Benjamin Netanyahu spoke the other day when Kamala Harris didn't attend, and he thanked President Trump for all the work that he did. You see, it was he did the politically correct things when he. That's what pissed off Trump before, is when he congratulated Biden when he won back in 2020. But that's natural for them to do. They're politicians. So anyway, he thanked President Trump for all the hard work that he did, which was incredible work back there with the Abraham Accords and all that. So that got him on Trump's good side. That and the fact that he knows full well that he may be working with President Trump again. And look, Bibi's a good guy. I like him. He speaks English very well too, and he had some good jokes. One of which was about the Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's like giving chicken to Kentucky Fried Chicken. I forget how he said it, but he was talking about these fools that were protesting and defacing things and painting Hamas. Hamas is coming, is what they said. How is it in these United States, that we have Americans that are pro-terrorist? In my mind, all of them pieces of garbage should be saddled up, thrown in a boat, and taken over to Iran, where they love things better. It's what's really kills me is there were signs that said "gays for Hamas." Do they know what Hamas does to gays? Are they just out of their minds? In fact, most of the Middle East would not tolerate it. It doesn't even add up. It doesn't even add up when they support people who aren't even in line with the very things that they believe. Hamas and most of the Middle East are anti-gay, anti-everything, including anti-American. So it's really stupid. It's stupid how stupid they are. Useful idiots. That's what Benjamin Netanyahu called them, useful idiots. They don't even know how dumb they are. Anyway, so here we are. Can you believe the assassination attempt? Now, we're still monitoring that. Things are going on. We're learning a little bit more here and there, seeing more footage. But this astounds me. And I watched part of Director Ray's testimony. And honestly, it was more useful than listening to the Secret Service director, who didn't give any information. But he said there's still question out there about whether it was shrapnel or glass, or whether it was a bullet that hit his ear. You got to be kidding me. It was a straight, clean shot to the ear. The teleprompter that they keep talking about was clearly intact following the shooting, and if you want to call it shrapnel, let's say it's shrapnel, but it's the whole piece of shrapnel. It's before the bullet shrapnelized. So I guess you could say it's a piece of shrapnel in the shape of a bullet. It was the bullet, naturally. This is absolutely crazy. The Band-Aid is getting smaller. He's looking good, and he's working on that attack. He's attacking Harris's policies, and we'll see how things go. But let's just be very cautious as we move forward. Be very cautious. Do not let up. Remember, President Trump wants you to vote in person, via mail, via absentee, whatever it takes to make sure your vote is counted. Okay? That's what he wants you to do. You know it. I know it. The American peoples know it. Peoples. Operation T24 3.0, as I announced on Wednesday, jumped from 1.0 to 3.0, an amazing jump. But that's because there is so much going on here with that assassination investigation, along with the campaign. We must remain steadfast, as Punisher said a few moments ago. You know it. I know American people know it. Operation Black Widow remains at 13.5 for at least 10 more seconds. Operation Black Widow hereby moves to Operation Black Widow 14.0, effective immediately. Screw James Body Bulger. We shall talk to you later. Bye-bye.